Hello YouTube, my name is Kaiju Kingdom and the soon to be paleontologist. And right here I got is a megalodon tooth, the most vicious predators of its time. And and you can get these off eBay or you can buy these at a site to buy these teeth at. Their cost is a lot to get a bigger tooth, but I suggest go to Ghost Town because they have these over there. So what these were, they were vicious predators that hunted the pre I can't say Precambrian, but I forgot what the oceans were. But they were huge. They were way bigger than T-Rex. They were half the size of blue whales. They grow up 70 feet. And they can it's actually unknown about their behavior because we never caught one alive or seen one alive. So these teeth were think of like a knife, the sharpest knife that ever existed and was invented today. A tiny prick like right here. Let's just say the my if this was a real tooth and if I did this, my skin would be all open. That's how sharp they are, and they could do a clean cut even. But they're so powerful. They're powerful enough to exert lots of pressure. Like I don't know how many tons, but so much that it can actually crush the bones. That's how strong they are. Their ancestors were evolving more. As their prey grew, they also grew. And their teeth were actually kind of a bit different. Their ancestors' teeth used to have teeth that, like little bits of teeth, they used to protrude out of here. They weren't long, but they were like miniature versions of teeth that were stuck right here. And when their prey grew, they also grew long. And let's say if somehow this was my tooth, it wouldn't fit my mouth. Like say this, like it went here, or like it'd be like this. I can't open my mouth. I can't do anything, and I would probably puncture my jaw, right here. And here I got a mini version. Their teeth were like this, and when I can tell about this tooth, it's either from the back or it's a deformed kind. So these sharks originated from the first shark-like creature that ever existed and evolved into was almost kind of looked like this, without the fins, without the tail. It was more like a Halloween, like a shark wearing a Halloween costume, more like a eel, a jawless eel, basically. But when their jaws started to grow long, they started eating flesh. They became more aggressive at the time. And these sharks are actually not related to great whites, which is unfortunate. Though they almost hunt at the same path. They hunt bigger prey. They hunt bigger stuff, basically. That's why these teeth are more broader than normal. And it's like impossible to say what they could be like aggressive or passive like great whites. It's unknown, but let's go into a scenario. Basically, if we ever find a megalodon, first thing we would do is study it basically and see how big they can grow, or just study outside of its habitat and make sure it doesn't attack us. But what's more, that people actually think these things exist, and it's not impossible to say they don't exist because we've been finding new species, and we don't even know if these. And it could be possible that these things still exist at the bottom of the ocean with other unknown creatures that live down there that are able to keep it feeding alive. And I'm getting some of these words. I'm getting it from the Meg books. So it's like the species are different, yada yada yada. I'm trying to get more in depth in this because I haven't properly read. But sharks, these sharks obviously are truly amazing yet truly dangerous. But what's really strange about these creatures is that they disappeared. They died off for no reason. They were huge bodied creatures. They were like warm bodied. If they were related to great whites, they would have warm bodies, or they haven't evolved that ability like how great white sharks do. Because we're great white sharks, they almost exist almost around the world. Almost like near the coast. They live in warm waters. They can even go to colder waters like Mexico. They can go deep down underwater to extreme pressures that we can't even handle ourselves. However, Megalodon is a different story. It's unknown what the pressure of the teeth because we never found out what the true pressure is. But it will be enough to exert a lot of force to cut through the flesh, like really hard. And if this was a fresh tooth, let's say I did this, my hand will be all split apart, and I will have a really bad scar right here. And we keep still finding these teeth almost all around the world. As humans existed, started to grow, Megalodon started going extinct due to the temperature difference and the food and new creatures that started evolving. And it actually had a rival at the time, a worthy rival. It was Leviathan Melvi, and its teeth were a lot larger than this. Unfortunately, I don't have the teeth because I don't think you can even buy those. And that's gonna be it. I apologize for my stuttering. It's hard to talk properly. And peace with y'all.